Hello everyone. Today we will discuss a new poem by Nissim Ezekiel is The Night of the Scorpion. So we will first discuss about the poem. This is a narrative poem, a narrative story published in 1965. This poem contains 47 lines which is divided into 8 stanzas and free verse. Okay, this poem contains no rhyming scheme. Now we will discuss some of the point of about the poet. The poet was born on 16 December 1924 and died on 9 January 2004. He is an Indian poet, actor, playwright and editor and awarded as Padma Shri Award. And some of the notable works of Nissim Ezekiel are Night of the Scorpion, which we are studying now, and the Later Day Paslams. Now the theme of the poem, which is very important for your exam point of view. Sense of sacrifice shown by the devoted mother, and selflessness and unconditional love of a mother who is stung by a scorpion. Okay. Now the summary. Here the first stanza we will study. The poet says that he remembers well that night when her mother was stung by a scorpion. The poet is of the view that the heavy rain, which lasted for 10 hours, made the scorpion crawl beneath a sack of rice. Okay, which means that here the poet wants to say that the scorpion bites the speaker's mother with a diabolic tail, and then the scorpion flees in the rain after biting. Okay, the poet says that after biting his mother with its diabolic tail, means monstrous tail, the scorpion went back to the rain outside again, and he is angry when he talks about its biting and sympathetic when he talks about it's going to rain again. Matlab, whenever he wants to talk about it, when he is start again of talking about its biting of scorpion, then it's going to rain again, which he does not like. The remaining stanza, the third stanza is, here hearing about the incident, the villager rushed to the poet's home. However, he is not happy with them, and calls them swarm of flies who just buzz the name of a god and 100 times to paralyze the evil ones. Which means here the villagers comes to the speaker house in swamp in groups, and the villager try to paralyze the scorpion by chanting the god names. Instead of admit her to the hospital, they are just chanting the god name. The people of villagers are such a superstitious people, which the poet does not like about them. Okay, and the fourth is, the poet then explains how the villagers searched for the scorpion. According to him, the villager began searching for the scorpion, and their shadows themselves seems to be like a giant scorpion on the mud wall. This shows that the villager who are searching for the scorpion with their candle and lanterns, and the villager, they see the shadows, the giant scorpion shape on the mud baked wall, the wall which are made of mud, and the villager believes that the poisonous scorpion the poison was spread with the scorpion's movement. Okay, according to the villagers, they believe that the poison spreads with the scorpion's movement. मतलब उनकी मदर को जो वो स्कॉर्पियन ने बाइट किया था, जैसे जैसे वो स्कॉर्पियन मूव करेगा वैसे वैसे उनकी मदर को जो उन्होंने जो स्कॉर्पियन ने स्टक किया है, जो बाइट किया है, वो वैसे वैसे उनका जो जहर है, पॉइजन है, वो वैसे वैसे फैल जाएगा. Such a superstitious thing, okay, which the poet does not like, so that's why he does not want them to come in their house. And the stanza 4 also explains that the villager began searching for the scorpion because they believed that the poison spread across the body with the movement of scorpion, which I have explained you just now. So it is later is stopped and paralyzed. The poison effect can be controlled. According to them, if they stop the movement of the scorpion or paralyzed him, then only the poison effect can be controlled. Otherwise, when according to them, jitna wo scorpion move karega, the poison will be move forward in the body. This is a superstition and Nissim knows that well. Okay, this is why he hates the villagers to his home. The stanza also depicts the Indianese or superstitious that prevails in a number of other poems as well. These things Nissim Ezekiel does not like. That's why he does not want the villager to come to him house. So that's why these are the some Indianness thing that in most of the works of Nissim Ezekiel has been shown. Now the fifth stanza, the superstitions of the village people, they try to provide reason for her suffering. They all are just trying to find out the reason of her suffering. They buzz that she may be cleansed of her sins of her previous birth. They all are pretending that maybe these are of her sins, that now she is suffering for this pain. They also added that the suffering would decrease the misfortunes of her upcoming birth and her blood be purified by the poison. According to them, they also added that this suffering, which also may decrease her misfortune of her upcoming birth, and this she is suffering with the scorpion's bite. That also this blood and her blood be purified by this poison. Sixth stanza shows you that the villagers added that the bad thing that would occur in future was minimized by the pain. They were hopeful that flesh and blood would be purified by the poison, which means that the villagers say that this pain will be minimized, her future bad things, and the villager hope that the poison will purify her mother's flesh and blood. In seventh stanza, the village people continued to console her. After some time, more villager came with candle and lanterns and sat around his groaning mother to provide comfort to her. The villager continued endlessly, his mother, unable to tolerate the pain, twisted and groaned. The villagers people comes and console her. There are more villagers which come to poet's house to console them and sat around the mother with the candles and lantern, but the villagers were continually endlessly, and the poet mother was unable to tolerate the pain. She was just twisted and groaned on her earth. The speaker's father was a skeptic and rational on seeing her pain. Now he gave up his belief and tried all the superstitious method to lame the poison. As her mother was twisted and groaned on a ground, her father, he just gave up all his belief, and now he was tired of all the superstitious method to tame down his poison. A holy man came and read the incantation of tame the poison. A holy man came and read the Bible so that they can reduce the poison or her pain. The speaker was watching all this silently. The speaker was just watching all this silently. After 24 hours, the pain subsided. After 24 hours, the poet's mother gets relief from the pain. So the last and eighth stanza is, after 24 hours his mother is relieved, and thank God that the scorpion stung her and did not touch her children. The poet highlighting the mother's unparalleled love for her children. Here the mother is now relieved from her pain, but still she says to God that the scorpion did not touch her children. Okay, and this really shows the mother's unparalleled love for her children. A mother thanks that she was stung, not her children's. So thank you everyone. Thank you for